Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the episode in the NeoForged series in Minecraft version 1.21. Right before you get started, you want to update your NeoForged version. So the current latest version is 21.0.42. So you don't want to head up update that current version because as it's in a beta, there's always a lot of new things being changed. Alright, in today's episode, we'll be discussing tags. So, what are tags? So, tags are generalized sets of objects in the game in Minecraft used for grouping related things together and providing fast membership checks. For example, when you have ores, those ores are grouped together. And when you have set of blocks, those blocks are grouped together. So, in order to make our own tags, first of all, you want to head over to your init folder, and within your init folder you want to create a new class called TagsInit. Alright, something else that tags allow you to do is, for example, say you have a block like a custom ore and you have a custom tool. If you want that tool from that ore to only be able to mine using that tool, that's when you use tags. And you also use tags to define what ores, which tools can break certain ores and what ores can be broken using certain tools. So that aspect of tags will be explored when we do tools, but for now we'll just do the bare bones of tags. Alright, so first of all we want to create our utility method. So we're going to have public static resource location, and this is going to be called create or location string. As we are using our own mod ID, you can group them any way you want, but if you want to have it where it's common, instead of you having your mod ID, you'd have C and colon, as that's the new one for NeoForged as shared with Fabric as well. Return resource location from namespace and our mod ID. So tutorial mod ID, and spelled name wrong. So name, and then want to also do create block location, public static resource location, create block location. String name, and here we're going to do the following: return resource location from namespace, and this is going to be tutorial mod id name. And then for the one above, you just want to alter it slightly. In here you just want to have the following. So you have ores backslash the name. Or I also want to do the one for just a generic item. So we're gonna have public static resource location create generic items location. I'm gonna have string name, and in here you're going to have the following: return. You're going to just have the same thing as here, and then create raw item location. So as I believe we haven't done that, we've just basically done the basics of blocks and items. We haven't done any ores yet, but when we come to do that, you'll register those using those tags. So we'll just make the utility methods for that for them now. So public static resource location create raw items location, and in here we'll have string name and return. Just so resource locations creates that path for us. Just copy that. In here we're going to have raw and then name. Alright, once we've done that, now we then can create another one, which is public static create tag key block, and in here we're going to have the following. So Minecraft block create tool tag. So this also will be used when we create our tools in the future episode. Have your string name, and in here we're going to have return return tag key dot create built-in built registries dot block dot key, and then you do resource location from namespace tutorial mod id and the name. Alright, now we can actually create our tags. So for example, first of all, you just want to create a class embedded in this class, so public static class, and this tag class is going to be called item tags init, and in here you're going to have the item tag, as well as you're going to define the block tags in here, so as items. So the first tag we're going to define is just our item that we've made. We're not going to define the other ones yet because we haven't added them this tutorial, hopefully in the next episodes. So public static final tag key, in here we're going to have item example underscore, so that's the format you want to have in example underscore tag, and then in here you're just going to go do item tags dot create, and in here we're going to call get and create generic item location and the name, which is just going to be example underscore item. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that item. Now we want to create for the blocks. So items blocks, in here we're going to do public static final tag key as well, an item. In here we're going to do the following: example underscore block underscore tag equals item tags dot create block location and the name of our block, which is just example underscore block. Right, now we want to just create one more static class within this main class, and this will just be exclusively for blocks. So we're going to do public static class, and in here we're going to have block tags init, blocks tags init, and in here we're going to have public static final tag key, and in here we're going to do block, and in here we're going to do example underscore block underscore tag, and in here we're just going to have our block tags dot create block location, and the same as above, so example underscore block. Alright, we're pretty much done with this class for now. We'll be returning to this class as we continue on in more episodes, but for now we'll just adjust the basics of what we need. Alright, next we want to head over to our data, because we use data generation to generate our tags. So in the tags folder, as we created before, you can head over to your mod block tags, so we can modify that slightly. So what we want to do here is, instead of using our just tag block, we want to do TagsInit or block the example block. Alright, I did not explain this fully well when I did it when I showed you what this does. So what this basically means is that using basically this block can be mined using this pickaxe. Now if you want this block to be only mined exclusively using other types of pickaxe, say for example your own, that's when you'd use a special type of tag which you would predefine when making your item. But for now we're just going to say that we want to mine with just a pickaxe. Now I didn't show you last time, but this time I'll show you how to make it where, using the vanilla, because this is basically exclusive to vanilla blocks, you can make it where you can either mine by using netherite, diamond, or iron. So the way you would do that is you would just do tag, and then you'd go to block tags. So these block tags are a set of Minecraft tags that are used in the game. I'm going to do here needs iron tools. So you can see here there's only three: needs, stone, iron, and tools. The reason there isn't netherite tools is because currently there is no exclusive block to netherite in the game, and the same is said for wood. So because that's the first two. So pretty much, and any block that the pickaxe tool can break, some of it can be broken by hand apart from stone. So that's kind of basically the case. And then you just do here dot add, and then you'd add tag, and you'd add the block that you require to be mined using an basically that requires an iron tool. Alright, now one of the tags we can add is actually registering the example block tag. So what you do here is going above here, you do tag in here, you're going to do TagsInit dot blocks tag dot example, and you're going to actually register the block that is associated with that tag, or else Minecraft won't know which block we're on about. So we're going to do block init. In here we're going to do the following example block and just dot get. So it's as simple as. And now if I just failed to mention something. Now if you want to create your own tag, you would just do something like this. So you do tag key underscore block. Say example you want it to be exclusive to netherite equals create NeoForged tags. That's a method you would make in here, and you just say needs underscore netherite tool. So that's how you do it, but for now we're just going to leave it exclusive to just iron tools. All right, so once we've done that, now we want to create another class. In this class we're going to call this class mod item tags. This is where we're going to define our item tags as well as our blocks, because our blocks are also defined as items. Mod item tag provider. In here we're just going to extend the following: item tags provider, and you just want to implement the method they ask you to, and then you also want to just create a constructor. So in the constructor you can get rid of the following, so you just want to do, or you also need the following future. So you need the blocks tags provider, and you also need existing file helper. Alright, and then now in here you want to do the following. You don't need this as well, get rid of that. Or in here we want to do this, so you're going to do provider dot content getter, and then you do tutorial mod dot mod id, and then finally just existing file helper. All right, that's fine. All right, now we're going to create our actual tag. So when doing for blocks as in the items, you just want to copy that block tag and assign it to the item tag. So you just want to do copy, and then you do tags init dot blocks tags dot example block, and then you want to do tags init dot item tag dot example block tag. All right, that should be fine. And now you wanna do the actual item. So with taggers you can also use that to make your items trimmable. So like example where you can add those new things added in Minecraft. But I will show you. So if you're planning on adding items before I release it, all you have to do is just item init. Item tags similar to block tags. Item tags dot trimmable dot. I'll show you just so you do item tag dot trimmable armor here, and then you just add all the armor you have by doing dot add, and then for example item is dot helmet dot get, and then you just add each one, and then you do for each armor set you want to do. So I'll just leave that there just in case you want to do it before. All right, now you want, now we also need to do it for the items. So you're gonna do tags init dot item tag dot example item tag, and then we're just going to add the item init dot example item dot get. All right, we've pretty much, now we just need to call this class in the data generator class here. So we're going to need to do generators dot add provider true, and then going to new mod item tag. But before you do that, you want to just do something here. Just do that, and then just say mod blocks tags provider mod blocks equals that, and then call that here because you're going to instantiate it. And in here, what you're going to do this is here you require the following. So you're going to need the p output. So output event local provider mod provide existing file helper. So now you've done that. Now you're pretty much done with tags. Now the question might arise is, when would you really need to use these tags? For example, say you're building recipes, then you define those tags instead of just doing normally. So it's basically more exclusive to your mod and there's no conflict. All right, now just run your data generation and your tags should generate. So I'll meet you back once that's done. All right, now you can see that our JSON has generated. So you can see that our block can be mined by any vanilla pickaxe, but it has to be exclusive to an iron tool. And then for the blocks, you can see our tags have generated and they're associated with our blocks. All right, now if I run the game and just see if our block is exclusive to iron tool and show you. Right now that our game has loaded, we're going to see if it works. So if we just mine with a wooden pickaxe, you can see that it's taking a considerably long amount of time, which is due to such as the blocks that can't be mined using our tool. And if you just leave it to it, give it a few seconds. Oh, there's no block there, so it works now if you use an iron tool. Oh, we got a block. Voila, everything works. So that's pretty much it for today's episode. Have a great time. Peace out. And next week we'll be doing ore generation. And see you. Assalamu alaikum.